everyone, it's me. Didn't get, gosh, it's been 5 days since I did a video. I can't honestly say I work for 30 minutes every day on my comic. So I guess I've fallen off the wagon a little bit. Time to get back on and get back at it. So this is day 31 of working on my comics for 100 days. And I can no longer claim 100 days straight. It is what it is. So I didn't get much done. I wanted to try to do some streaming while I was at the show. It was okay. It wasn't very good. I mean, definitely sales were down from last year, which kind of par for the course. Anyway, most I got done was roughing out a replacement panel for the old one here that was just squished like these. I didn't like it, so I just kind of roughed in basic shapes, and I'll be doing some more drawing to flush this out. So that is what we is doing. So I'm leaving this here because I want to have his head overlap the previous scene, which is this one here, which still needs some color work. So his head will be popping out down here against this shadow. That should look pretty cool once it's all put together. Okay, so let's see. So in this panel here, basically Chet is he's kneeling down in front of him. He was walking towards him in this panel. Have him coming up from this way now, instead of, because I flipped it from the original drawing, having him coming up this way. So in this here, we'll have a shadow looming over him, and then we'll see that that shadow is being caused by this guy. Yeah, yesterday I didn't get to do a video because that was my drive time. I was driving home from Kansas City. Saw Black Panther. Good movie. It was very enjoyable. I would say it's, you know, probably in the at least the top 5 of MCU movies as far as the quality of it. Good writing, good storytelling. Hello, Varian. I was just saying that I enjoyed seeing Black Panther. I thought it was a pretty good movie. That is the only drawback. Otherwise, it's all gravy. The benefits are numerous, but the not having an original, yeah, that does kind of. I got a project coming up, which I think I'm going to at least do pencil work originally. Inking, no, I can't. It just looks terrible when I try to ink non-digitally. I need smooth lines. My theater experience was pretty good. I will say that the way some people view movies, and maybe it's just the Kansas City area, could have done without the running commentary from a couple of folks. But it was overall very enjoyable. The scenes at the end were not worth staying for. I was disappointed in those. I mean, honestly, the end credit scenes were so weak. I mean, a Wikipedia would have, just getting the spoiler for them would have been just as worth saving the time. I sure did. That was a wonderful, rewarding experience. Easy peasy. Okay, so background-wise on this, I think it's safe to say that we could probably just achieve what we need to do with an outline. So if I go to here, let's see. No, I don't need to save my snip. You should definitely do it. It's worth it. I mean, if all you did was see one movie a month, it's still saving you some money because you're paying $10.99 a month instead of going to like a $15 feature. But if you saw 2 movies a month, then it's definitely paid for itself. So my wife's not a big movie goer. She doesn't want to be around all the crowds. But I got my dad and I got other friends that like to go to the movies regularly. So I think it's worth it for that. Definitely. I'm busy for a minute. And then we'll have some mountains back here in the background. And so if this stuff here just all gets kind of grayed out in sort of a shadow, that should be good enough indicator. Oh, what's going on where? Something like that. He is really good at the little perspective tutorial. He did one on his Facebook page a long time ago. It was just a really good, simple explanation of 3-point perspective. I think I can work with that. Alright, then we got this scene from above. So he's coming in, kneeling down, looking over the body, and he did his little, I think this guy's dead. So that'll be change up his hand positions here. I remind myself how I've got him laying. Let's see, arm tucked behind the head. And will probably be right back here. And for the most part, I'm just going to reuse this drawing here and just make some minor changes to it. am trying to go for like a Jurassic Park moment or something, I guess. His arm's kind of out this way. Ground, pebbles, and stuff. I do like that drawing, though. I mean, yeah, this is alright, a little more squared up. His hand looks kind of awkward. So it looks like his main mouth is laying on his bicep and forearm. It's not how I have it here. So his bicep, forearm. How far back does it look like it goes? There's going to be an upcoming character that is shark related. It won't be for a while. But, yep. Let's just say Dinosaur Man's not the first person in the universe who this curse has happened to. Or these circumstances, similar circumstance. I wonder if he should pull his tongue in. Maybe his mouth will be slightly open. Calling back to his buddy. Hey, I think this guy might be dead. There's enough to ink on there. Alright, so that gives us a long panel, 2 short ones, and another long one, and this will be the, we'll carry the ground out a little bit further here, and maybe that's where I'll do the Dinosaur Man logo, and create barricades, and blah, 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 put all that down there. Groovy, cool, awesome. Save that. And this will make some great inking for maybe tomorrow. Or I'll finish up some coloring tonight in the meantime, and we can do some lettering, because it's been a while since I've done some lettering for anybody watching. So, yeah, that's cool. Sleepy. Eyes open. Big Godzillion roar. These hands look a little big. I might have to shrink those down just a tad. Yeah, they look quite a bit too big now that I'm looking at it. Do that right quick. Boom, boom. Gotta have those excitement lines coming in. And we'll do like a big roar. Roar. Finally getting to some action. You know, I just left a bunch of cards out on the table, and I had to refill it a couple of times. And I had a lot of people like, oh, hey, a webtoon. That was interesting. That was cool. So, that's a pretty good idea, man. Maybe it'll make for a good little story arc sometime along the way. Cool. All right, well, I'm going to leave it here for now. Sorry I was zoomed out there. But we got more interesting panel here. Him inspecting the body. D-Man waking up. And it's not going to be good for Chet in the beginnings of episode 4. So that's all for me today. I will see you guys tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Forbidding any other things come up. And have a good night. Bye. Oh yeah, and there's all this other stuff here that I gotta tell you, like share my Patreon. I'll be posting some more stuff on there soon enough. More fan arts and some new project stuff in the works that you'll only be able to see on there. Twitter and Instagram still at HeyMelB, and Facebook Eric Hodson Illustrations. Ta-ta.